Time for some straight-up power building. Get that tire moving. Push! Push! That's it. Muscle it over. Don't lose. Looking stronger already. Great work. You're making it look easy. Nice work. Don't see that hard work pays off. Come on, you got plenty of energy. Too easy. Keep it going. Dick, keep it up. Push, push. I want to see you flip that tire. Lift with your legs and explode. Keep going, keep going. Push with your hips. Get that tire over. Come on, 10 seconds left. Keep pushing. I think you could have gone a little harder than that.
The first time I fought for a belt, things were different in the sense of I had never fought on that big of a show before. There was a lot of things that were different. The biggest change was my cardio needed to be at a higher pace and I needed to be in better shape because I had to fight 5 rounds. Other than that, I just go in there and do what I've trained my body to do through camp. What matters is I'm fighting the same opponent and I'm fighting in the same size cage and I have the same game plan I had from day one. Just what takes place after the fight is the only differences it's going to make. Going into this fight, everything stays the same. I'm perceiving this fight as another 5-round title fight to go in there and win the belt for the very first time.
Next up, our main event of the evening for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. First up to the scale is the challenger. $205 for the challenger.
now it's time for our main event of the evening. Coming up next, it's a light heavyweight title fight between Cincinnati, Ohio's own Rich Franklin and the Predator. Fighting out of the blue corner is the Predator, a physically imposing striker with some of the most devastating kicks in the division. He'll be looking to use his knockout power to end this contest early. Hailing from Cincinnati, Ohio, Southpaw Rich Franklin has been a top-ranked competitor in both the middleweight and light heavyweight divisions. A truly well-rounded veteran of the sport, Franklin is known for his outstanding conditioning and willingness to take the fight straight to his opponent. The Predator, making his way to the octagon, ready to compete for the title.
What I love about this guy is that he aggressively looks to finish a fight. He has a very high percentage of stoppages in his career, and when he gets you in trouble, he is relentless in putting you away. I do not predict this fight will go the distance.
The Predator, fired up and looking to put that belt around his waist. Making his way to the octagon, ready to defend his UFC title.
Rich Franklin is one of the most respected competitors in the sport. He's very well-rounded and fights with a ton of heart.
Rich Franklin, fired up and ready to show why he is the champion. Our Tale of the Tape is brought to you by Edge Shave Gel. Get your edge. And now with our official introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And now, live from the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, the challenger, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois. This man is a former middleweight champion of Pride. Anthony the Predator Elise. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a freestyle fighter. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the reigning, defending UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the World, Rich Ace Franklin! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of this contest is Herb Dean.
All right, gentlemen, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in your dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
Mike Goldberg, Joe Rogan, set for the start of round number 1.
Are you ready to fight?
The Predator, Rich Franklin. And here we
Come on,
go.
let's do it.
Joe, how do you approach this fight if you're the challenger? Fighting for your first UFC title has got to be a very daunting experience, especially at 205 pounds. Arguably, the light heavyweight division is the most competitive in the sport.
Well, for every fighter, this is what you dream about, competing for a belt in the UFC. It's like the Olympics of MMA. Winning that belt basically labels you as the #1 fighter in your weight class on the planet. Nice head kick.
Fast hands, good battle inside.
Sometimes shorter, quicker punches are the way to go. They might not have as much power.
And down he goes. Joe, this place is going wild. Side control.
Nice right hand. And back to full guard. He decides to let him up.
Wow, that right hand. He is just teeing away.
Nice kicks. He caught the kick.
Joe, the big kick, and he drops him.
Yeah, he swept him with that leg kick.
Oh,
Big head kick.
Ducks
Nice.
under nicely.
Beautiful head kick there. Big right hand.
Over the top of that big right. Oh, they're just throwing.
Oh, they're exchanging here. Oh!
Head kick.
Oh, head kick. He's hurt badly. He's down. Oh!
Man, those are knockout punches, Joe.
Vicious.
It's over. This fight is over. Vicious ground and pound, and the victory. We have a new UFC light heavyweight champion.
Here we see it one more time.
Look at it from this angle. And with the official decision, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 54 seconds of the very first round, declaring La Gagnante and the winner by TKO. And now, the new UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Anthony the Predator Ellis.
The Predator has earned the victory and becomes the new UFC champion.
Very rarely in life do you get an opportunity to do things twice. When I fought Hughes for the first fight and I got beat by Hughes, and I thought that was it. I'll never get another shot at a world title again. I almost retired from the sport shortly thereafter because I couldn't fight any more fights. And now I'm completely away from the sport. I come back, and within a year after I come back to mixed martial arts, now I'm fighting for another world title. So that was a phenomenal opportunity. A week before I fought Kenny, I completely tore my shoulder. I ended up fighting with the torn shoulder, but it wasn't an option. I had to, so I had surgery as soon as the fight was over. Early in the second round, ended up getting cut over the head, so I fought 3.5 rounds with a cut that the fight could have been stopped at any point in time. So I'm fighting the entire time, just waiting for the referee to pull me off and say, that's it, the fight's over, you're cut. I overcame a lot of adversity, and I was just so happy. I don't think I stopped smiling for a couple of weeks. Hard work pays off, you know, and it did.
Congratulations, champ. You've achieved what every fighter dreams about, a UFC title. You'll now be facing the very best talent the division has to offer. You're well on your way to earning a spot in the UFC Hall of Fame. But this takes more than just victories. Winning of the night and of the year awards adds to your legacy. So keep up the good work and continue to dominate. And one day, you may just be inducted into the Hall of Fame.